So, multiple parties have responsibility in killing Charlie Kirk if they didn't directly order it. You know, like they set the scene and the stage for the likelihood to severely increase that people like Steven Crowder that are blow up on social media and replace the MSN, mainstream news, the press, who they like us to call them the media, but no, you use media, like media is a technology. But that's how they try to delineate between people who can think and not, because they don't want to talk to people who can think, they want to talk to people who can't, because this is what we do know. And what do you suppose of these claims? We're about to go deep dive in on these claims and see to the bottom of, like they're going to get to the bottom of it, but they already understand that these are claims. They already understand that this is what we do know over here. So there's no getting to the bottom of nothing from the mainstream media. So the overcorrection also is real, and people responsible for getting Charlie Kirk killed are responsible for getting a black person lynched, arms broken and lynched. And it's the overcorrection. Like I don't want to say it was just the MSM directly, because they're threatened by rising personalities and that are replacing them. At what point, like what mogul decided that they're ever going to really have a comeback? You don't like talking to people, remember, because you want to talk to people who are unable to think for themselves. That's why you need to know who they are. That's why they have all this litmus test. So just like I'm sure Charlie Kirk was not served by somebody lynching a black person or some people doing that, there's people that can't think on any side of any issue, and you might have to kill somebody, and you're not going to stop and ask which race first. If you kill a Chinese person, self-defense, let's say you had to kill someone because they were coming at you crazy, right? That means that, oh, you don't like Chinese people? Does the worst characteristics imbued by a member of a class or a group of society represent them all, or fucking not? Because just because they, every history has, every culture has history and heritage, and there's winners and losers in society. And then, like, you're not supposed to defend yourself because somebody is Mexican, or because they're black, or because of this or that. Then that means you don't love their culture, you don't like their culture. Like I hate you, I hate your people and everything. You just want to survive. You have a right to try to survive. So how to try to cloudy this shit for people? Thank you very much, but we don't fucking need you. Charlie Kirk didn't need the dudes to go and lynch that person. I'm sure that wasn't a polarizing event, like good event, like in a polarizing, it could be like pro or against. You know, like you can have a depolarizing event. That would just be another polarizing event in the opposite direction. Just like propaganda, like there's good and bad propaganda, because now you have to use propaganda to counteract propaganda. So this is like kind of scary. I make a lot of videos about this shit and 0 views on all of them. So, you know, I guess MSN is even worried about me. Like, why are they worried about me? Am I rising? Like, I don't know. Like, there could be a whole bunch of people watching this shit that work in the building. Like, if you had a chance to see all the channels that were shadow banned, you're gonna pick some of them, you're gonna watch them. They'd be copying my shit, and the shit that I be talking about becoming real, as if somebody's taking a page from my fucking script. Go back and look at my videos and see that they always, before the event that always perspires or conspires or whatever, perspires. Always, like, it's always something rhymes with something like I'm saying. And it's like somebody took that shit and they're making it real. Kind of scares the shit out of me. Even in, like, you're like, oh, but nobody watches your... It's a fucking on the internet. It doesn't matter that it gets 0 views. It's on the internet. Somebody knows how to watch that shit without making the view count go up.